Hello everybody, welcome to part 14 of Let's Play Pokemon White 2, and I'm starting off right in the middle of a battle. And I thought I would do that because I was trying to clear the area of trainers in Relic Passage, and I came across this scientist whose name is Lumina. She has the same name as my Flaffy. I mean, who has a name of Lumina? That is kind of a weird name, but I just find that weird that there's a scientist with the name Lumina. But anyway, now I'm fighting Lumina, not with Lumina because my Lumina's HP is low, but actually with Kahulin, and we're fighting a Venipede. And in the first turn, she basically used an X defend on that Venipede. But that didn't matter because Ember's a special attack, it's a critical hit, and it's a one-shot, so hooray! And now Lumina is sitting and coughing. Well, gee, what are we gonna use against this? It's too bad I don't have Nitori in the party. Oh, I don't know, I'm gonna use Kikucho for this because he's getting close to evolving. I think he might level up at 17 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not completely sure. Wow, I'm getting really lucky with critical hits today, aren't I? That was kind of interesting. So Kikucho's not quite at level 17 yet, but oh well. And I think there might be an item over here in this little... Yes, there is! An item in this little cul-de-sac of this area. And oh great, another Roggenrola. Why are all the wild Pokemon I'm encountering in here Roggenrolas? That's kind of weird. Yeah, I originally came into that battle with Flick, but ever since she sent out Venipede, I decided, nah, I'm gonna switch. Well, I'm gonna hope that Roggenrola doesn't use a rock-type attack while I'm trying to KO it. No, it's just use a sand attack. I don't know. Well, Flick at least is gonna level up if he survives this. Yay, Flick is getting really good at hitting with Razor Leaf. Yay. But of course he's not going to evolve yet, because the happiness evolution he gets doesn't come until they become Swadloon, which I think doesn't happen until level 20. Oh yeah, I was going to see what that item was, wasn't I? It's a Hardstone, which will power up the power of rock attacks. But it's a pretty useless item, as you'll see a little bit later, because there are way easier ways to get Hardstones later on, and why are there friggin' wild Rattatas in this Relic Passage? I don't like wild Rattatas. And worse yet, it's a Rattata I can't run from. Well, gee. Help? I don't really know what to do against this. I'll cut this out. Stupid wild Rattatas. Now I'm gonna have to switch to having Nico be first in the party because Flick sucks at running away from Pokemon. Well, anyway, I'm hoping that before we leave the Relic Passage, we'll find a Pokemon other than Roggenrola so I could just show it to you. There aren't really any Pokemon that I want to catch in this Relic Passage, but I'm hoping that we can at least encounter one of them. Can we encounter one of them, please? Something other than Roggenrola or Rattata? Okay, here's one. Here's a Timber. Yeah, Timber was the Pokemon... I think I caught a Timber last time, and it was male, and I called it Flint. But since I already have another fighting Pokemon, that of course being Nimbus, and I don't really like Timber that much, so I'm not even going to bother with Timber this time around. Timber was kind of useful in that it can learn Rock Throw, but other than that, I don't really like it that much at all. Not to mention that its fully evolved form can only be obtained by trading, which I can't even do in this game since I'm playing on an emulator, so I'm just not going to bother with this Timber. I'm going to run from it. Oh, thankfully Nico was able to run away from it, otherwise it would have been screwed because Nico is Dark-type. Here's a green shard. I was hoping that would be a Drillbur, as those dust clouds sometimes are, but unfortunately it was not a Drillbur. And is this wild Pokemon going to be something else? Otherwise I'm just going to get the heck out of this cave. Oh, it's a wild Onyx! A wild Onyx! Well, I didn't expect that. That's right, there are wild Onyx in this cave. I completely forgot about that. In fact, I might even try to capture this, because Onyx, I think... Because Onyx are actually pretty rare, and I'm going to switch to Kikucho for this. And I shouldn't really worry about one-hit KOing this Onyx, because I think Onyx has a Sternic ability. Yeah, I was going to use Rock Throw. But I think this Water Gun should not KO the Onyx, and that Onyx is faster, unfortunately. Come on, Kikucho, survive this. Yeah, see, it has a sturdy ability, so it didn't even faint. That was pretty cool. But I'm gonna have to use a Great Ball on this, since I don't have anybody who can cause a status problem, and Onyx, I think, are pretty hard to catch. So let's see if we can catch this Onyx. Just for the heck of it, Onyx wasn't really on the list of Pokemon I wanted to catch, and that totally failed, didn't it? And Kikucho's totally gonna faint. Well, maybe the Ultra Ball I have might work? Let's see if that will work. Hold on a second. Let me send out somebody else, maybe Nico, since he's the only other Pokemon I have who's at full health and and not weak against Onyx's rock attacks. Actually, let's try another. Actually, do I have somebody who can cause a status problem? I guess not. That's kind of unfortunate. And Lupin, I can't even paralyze it because it's ground type. Yeah, I'll just try another Ultra Ball. I mean, another Great Ball. Yeah, Onyx, I guess, is pretty hard to catch. Yeah, it's just keeping breaking out of these balls. I gotta see if I can try capturing this Onyx. Maybe I'll just keep throwing my ordinary Pokeballs. This might actually take a while. Because I don't want to waste too many Great Balls. Yeah, I think this Onyx is going to be way too hard to catch. I'm just going to KO it, just for good measure. And Onyx isn't exactly one of my favorite Pokemon anyway. It would have kind of helped in the battle against Berg, just because it's rock type. But again, this is another Pokemon that has to evolve by trading, so I'm not even going to bother with it in general. In fact, the ground type I would have preferred to catch is Drillbur, but that's even rarer because those could be only found in dust clouds. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to this second level of the Castelia Sewers up here. But first I'm going to go back and heal my Pokemon because they desperately need healing. And I might make a team substitution as well, so I'll see you guys later. Okay, I am done healing my Pokemon, and I ended up not even making any team substitutions. So let's go up these stairs and see what's up here. This is actually a pretty cool area. This is a little square that's right in the middle of Castelia City. There is no way to access this square from the outside, and it has single battle grass on one side and double battle grass on the other. There's this guy up here, which is, I think, a trainer? I don't know, is this guy a trainer? Well, I have Kikucho first into my party. I want to see if he evolves at the next level up, and this is not a trainer. Instead, he's telling us that this is where it all began for Castelia City, right? With this big tree that they had to remove to make way for all the tall buildings in the city, right? Well, anyway, the cool thing about this place is there are a lot of neat Pokemon to be found here, so that's one thing I really like about it. And what Pokemon should I have first in my party for this? Not Kikucho, because a couple of the Pokemon in here are grass type. Instead, I'll have, I don't know, maybe I'll put Janine first, because her leech life is not really gonna do much damage to a lot of grass-type Pokemon that are here. But there are a couple of Pokemon I do want to catch in here, and one of them is Petalil. And I'm actually gonna catch two of these, because you remember from Light 1 there was this in-game trade in which we could trade Petalil for Cottony? Well, there actually is that same trade coming up in this game. So I'm gonna use Leech Life a couple of times to weaken this Petalil, then I'll maybe switch to Lumina or something. Okay, I might have to use something other than that, and great, Janine's asleep. That's not good. Well, fortunately, Janine is resistant to grass attacks, so once she wakes up, she shouldn't have taken too much damage. Unless that Petalil uses Leech Seed. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to switch to somebody else at this point. Oh, great. These Petalil are more annoying than I thought they'd be. Let's see, I'll switch to, well, I don't want to switch to, well, maybe I will switch to Kahulin, because I think Petalil will have pretty high special defense. So I think one Ember probably won't hurt that much. These Petalil are so annoying to catch. Oh, great, now Kahulin's asleep. Do I have any awakening? Seriously, I mean, this is going to be too much of a problem. I don't know, maybe I'll try just having him wait it out. Maybe. Unless it's going to use Leech Seed again. Gee, what is it with these sleep powders and these Leech Seeds and all? I'm just gonna have to keep switching back and forth between Janine and Kahulin until somebody doesn't fall subject to Leech Seed anymore, so I'll see you in a bit. And I ended up KOing the Petalil because that stupid Wing attack was a stupid critical hit. And I wanted to catch it too, so that's not good. And hey, I ran into a shaky patch of grass, which is an Audino. That was kind of interesting. Huh. I didn't expect that to happen. But, and hey, that means if Janine defeats this Audino and I'm not gonna bother catching it, then she'll gain a lot of experience. So let's have her battle an Audino. Alright, the long battle with the Audino is finally over, and Janine is gonna gain a heck of a lot of experience because she defeated that thing all by herself. Oh wow, she's getting to level 17 already. This is awesome. This is really awesome. But now I think I'm gonna switch to having Lumina first in the party, just so that she can more easily paralyze the Petalils. In fact, maybe I'll probably cut this out until I find a more interesting Pokemon, or until I catch a couple more Petalils, because I want to catch two of these so I can trade one of them for a Cottony. So until I find another interesting Pokemon, let's actually just... Do I still have Lumina first in the party? Yeah, I do. So let's just encounter the next Pokemon, see what it is, and if it's something other than a Petalil, then maybe I'll show it or something. If we can get a Pokemon to appear. Can we get a wild Pokemon to appear even? Come on. I want a Pokemon to appear. So what is this? It's a P-Dove. Okay, nothing interesting. I'll just have Lumina defeat this one. Yeah, I'll just pause this video until I come across something interesting, honestly, because most of what's going to be in here are more Petalils, P-Doves, and Rattatas, of all things. Rattata are everywhere! So I'll see you in a bit again. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, look what I found in Castelia Square! It's a wild Skitty! Oh my gosh, it's a Skitty! Oh my gosh, Skitty, you're so cute! Possibly even more cute than Sowaddle! I totally want to catch one of these! The Pokemon that I thought though was going to be here instead of Skitty was Buneary, but I guess Buneary is exclusive to Black 2 when Skitty is exclusive to White 2. I think that's how that works. I completely forgot about that. But hey, what do you know? Here's a Skitty. I think I'm actually going to try to catch this thing while I'm at it. I'll use Ember on it just for the heck of it. I don't know what attacks that Skitty's going to know because I'm so used to encountering Buneary here instead. That's kind of interesting. I was not even gonna bother with Buneary if it did appear, but instead we don't even get Buneary. That Skitty knows Sing, so I gotta watch out there, but I'm just gonna switch to Lumina real quick. And Lumina actually got to level up a couple times, because when I was trying to search for a Petalil, and I just caught a pair of those, I actually had Lumina fight a bunch of P-Doves, and she got to level 18 as a result. But I think I'm now just gonna use Thunder Wave, and that Skitty shouldn't really be too hard to catch. There is another Pokemon that appears here that's even harder to catch, and that Pokemon is Eevee. Yes, folks, believe it or not, there are actually wild Eevee that can appear in this Castelia Square, so that's the other cool thing about it. But those Eevees are extremely rare, so I doubt I'm going to be able to catch one. Even if I do encounter one, they're also extremely hard to catch. They require, like, Ultra Balls in order to catch or whatever. So I don't know if I'm even going to bother with Eevee, just because it's so much of a bother to catch. And I do like some of the evolutions, but I'm not even going to be able to get access to all of them until I get access to the evolution stones. And even then, I don't, like... I guess I'm not too concerned with catching Eevee, so I'm just not going to bother with it for now until I happen across one sometime. But anyway, the nickname that I want to give to this Skitty, and I totally didn't expect to catch one of these, is Nini, which is the name of this, I think it's like a Eurodance artist or something, which is famous for this song called Little Kitty Mine. So that I think is kind of neat, so I'm just calling her Nini. It's a cute little nickname for a Skitty. So that I thought was interesting. But anyway, I think that was all the Pokemon that appear in this Castelia Square, besides Eevee, who I mentioned, and who was also very rare. So now I think the only thing to do is to explore this area north of Castelia City, where we can do our Petalil for Cottony trade, so I'll see you up there. Okay, so here I am at the very northern edge of Castelia City, which I think we came across on our tour. But anyway, if we go through this door here, we have this other boring gate with a Harlequin, and hey, here's Bianca!
Hey there! Hey, listen!
Okay, Navi, what are you up to?
When I saw you in the city, I just had to catch up with you. Here, take this! This is a dowsing machine!
Hey, this is where we get the dowsing machine. I was wondering when we were gonna get that. It turns out we get it here. We got not the dowsing machine, but the dowsing michin, as it says there, because they don't have enough room to put machine in the item name for whatever reason.
So, you can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden, blah 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 blah. Good luck! And I forgot to tell you something! If you often use the dowsing machine and blah blah blah, why don't you register them?
Just like I did with the bicycle in the last episode. Yeah, there's basically this feature where you can register items in the inventory, and I'll actually show you how to do that really quick if I flip my screens here. So I'll do that. I'll go over to my key items, not my free space. The free space is actually an interesting feature. You can register any item for your main bag over to the free space, and I usually like to do this with held items like the charcoal, which I'll move to the free space, the twisted spoon, which I'll also move there. I like to move held items there. I'll also move my leftovers there. I won't move the destiny knot there because I don't foresee myself ever using it. I'll put the escape rope there just for the heck of it. I'll put the hardstone there just because that's another held item. I have a miracle seed, that's another held item. But anyway, so now all the items I put there will end up in the free space, so that's kind of interesting. But the main thing I want to access is the key items, because that's where my dowsing mission is. So I'll register that, and now if I press the Y button, then I can actually get a menu, so I can select the dowsing mission. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think these people are going to say much of anything. But yeah, Oh, here's the Harlequin that gives me a gift for completing the Harlequin hunt. So let's see what it gives me. A rare candy. Okay, not that I really use those very often anyway, but hey, if I ever have a Pokemon I desperately need to level up, then I guess that'll come in handy. But anyway, just past here, that skinhead back there mentioned this trainer who will just keep challenging trainers to battles whenever she sees them. And speaking of trainers, here's a trainer right here. So this looks like a hiker, so I'm going to put Kikucho first in the party, especially since he's getting close to evolving. Oh, while I'm at it, I might as well mention the Pokemon I have in my party here. Right now, I actually have Nini in the party, so I'll show her off. So Nini is hardy, so not too much of a good nature. That'll neither raise nor lower any of her stats. And she currently knows Foresight, which she demonstrated in the battle we had with her. She knows Attract, she knows Sing, and she knows Double Slap. So not really that good attacks, so I'm hoping that she'll learn some more interesting attacks later on. And I don't think I have any TMs for any more normal attacks. But I also have this Petalil that I caught. I caught 2 of these, and this one is Brave and has the Own Tempo ability. Brave is not really a good nature for a Petalil. I also caught another one that's Docile, which is another neutral nature. So I'm keeping that Petalil, who I named Mayflower, same thing I named her in White 1. So I'm going to trade away this Petalil for that Cottony that I mentioned was up there. But, let's see, I still have Kikucho first in the party, so I'm gonna use him to battle this... Is this guy a trainer? Oh, trainer, take a look at the sand, blah 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 blah. So, Pokemon are gonna hide in this darker sand, so I guess that guy was not a trainer. But anyway, let's see, I guess this guy might be a trainer. Yeah, I'll keep Kikucho out, since he's getting close to evolving. Yeah, this guy is a trainer, I'm gonna have to battle him. Well, gee. And I say, well, gee, a lot in these Let's Play videos, don't I? What Pokemon is it gonna use? Sandile! Well, that's perfect, because I have Kikucho first in the party. Pikachu's attacks will be super effective against it. I love it when I pick the right Pokemon for these types of things. And this battle takes place in a sandstorm, because that's the thing about Route 4, is that it's constantly in a sandstorm. That Sandile is angry at us. It's gonna take out its rage on us. And was not even, that wasn't even a one-hit KO, that's not good. And its rage is building as a result because we attacked it, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much because Water Gun will just defeat it. And will Kikucho level up? Yeah! So hopefully he'll evolve after this battle, although maybe I'm wrong and the level that he evolves at is 18. But he's learning Razor Shell, so I think that does mean he's about to evolve. And I'm just gonna forget Focus Energy because that's practically useless. It was useless, actually, in the first generation of games. There was actually a bug that caused it to lower the critical hit rate of the user rather than raise it, which it's supposed to do. And unfortunately, again, I don't have Nimbus in my party, so I can't send it out against this Herdier. But instead, what I'm gonna do... well, I could try using Nini for this. Actually, I think, well... Should I use Nini? Yeah, I'll try using Nini, because Nini, I think that Herdier might be male, and if so, then I could have Nini use Attract, and that'll cause it to not attack every other turn. Yeah, it is male, so I'll use Attract on it. And it's using Work Up, but hopefully after we use Attract, that it won't attack for a few times. But anyway, since I mentioned that Nini is named after this music artist, then it's pretty obvious what her theme's gonna be, isn't it? And I might even try using Sing on it to put it to sleep, but let's see how much damage Double Slap does first. Okay, never mind, I gotta have to switch Nini out, because she is just taking too much damage from this battle. And who am I gonna switch to? I'm just gonna switch to the Petalil that I'm gonna trade away, just kind of as a throwaway Pokemon. I don't know why. Yeah, I just like to use throwaway Pokemon for whatever reason. And maybe I'll have this Petalil set up Leech Seed at least, so that whatever Pokemon I use, so that the Herdier will constantly have its HP drained. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That Herdier's just gonna keep using Work Up. Which I guess I better watch out for, because that means it could easily sweep my team if I'm not careful. I don't know, hopefully this won't be too bad. unfortunately this Leech Seed is doing a lot. I don't know, maybe if I'm lucky this Petalil can even... I'll try putting it to sleep. Unless this Petalil's just gonna faint. Yeah, that Petalil's just gonna faint. Okay, what am I gonna do now? I'm going to use Orville, because I don't know what else to do. If I'm not careful, I might even faint against this Herdier. I don't know. I might even have to use my entire team against this Herdier just to stop it. I don't even know what's gonna happen, but let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh, that was a close call. That was a really close call, and Nico, of course, is going to hog all the experience for this, which is good, because he normally gains experience really slowly. I'm actually going to have to go back and heal at a Pokemon Center after this. This is embarrassing. Oh, hey, and Kikucho's evolving, despite the fact that he fainted. That's kind of interesting. I guess even if a Pokemon faints during the battle, if it leveled up, it still evolves. That's really interesting. So now Kikucho will become a Dewatch, just as he did all the way back in White 1. Yeah, I think the point I guess all these starters evolve at level 17 rather than 16. Kind of an odd level for all these starters to evolve. And actually, I think we're getting right at the end of the video anyway, so we'll have to reserve our Petalil for Cottony trade for the next video. So, we'll do that in the next video and explore Route 4 a bit more, although I don't think we'll get very far, and after that it'll just be trading up for the battle against Berg. So this has been Lady Tanuki, and let's play a Pokemon White 2, and I'll see you guys later.